Sometimes you have to separate yourself from people, and you'll see that your presence doesn't affect them as much as you think it does. Some of them don't like you, nigga. Some of them hate you genuinely. Let them miss out on you, bro. Let them wonder what you're doing. Let them try to figure out what you're doing. Hey YouTube, I'm Tevin, but you guys can call me T. Sometimes you have to make people miss out on you. Sometimes you need to just take away yourself from the group, from your friends, from all of that, bro. Yo, I did that last year. I did that at the start of last year. I took away myself from a group of people who I would consider my brothers, a group of people them mans were more than friends for me, dog. And I went ghost for a week. No one checked up on me. That week turned into a month, and eventually it just became the whole year. During that time, I realized that, I don't have friends. If something's wrong with me and these people can't check for me, they aren't friends to me, dog. If I'm always the one reaching out to them, what happens when I need someone to reach out to me? Sometimes you need to take a back seat and just see who is actually there. I saw that instead of building me up, these people were pulling me down. Instead of me building them up, I was being dragged down with them. So I decided to separate myself from them. I decided to isolate myself from them. I decided to step back and see how everyone would react. And no one cares, bro. Sometimes you need to let people miss out on you to actually see how they truly feel. Sometimes you need to separate from the friend group. Sometimes you need to separate from your family. Stop interacting with them for a while, and you see how their true personality goes. You see their true spirit comes out. Because some of them don't like you as how you think they do. Some of them just tolerate you. Even those co-workers you go around each and every day laughing up with and smiling up with, when you're gone, you see their true face come out. Some of them don't like you, nigga. Some of them hate you genuinely. Some of them thought the worst stuff about you behind your back, but when you're there, you see them laughing up, you see them smiling up, you see them talkative, always coming up to you, speaking and speaking. But the moment you leave, the moment you separate yourself from them, it's just a whole bunch of negativity. They don't like you. They're saying this, they're saying that. They're dragging your name down in the mud. Just take a step back and don't speak to nobody. Just show up and do the work. How I start moving now, I go to work and I leave, bro. I don't want to party. I don't want to hang out. I don't want to do none of that, dog. Because I realize most of them niggas you work with, they're pulling you down there. They're reporting you to the manager. They're saying all kind of shit about you because they don't like you, because you're doing better than them. That's what's wrong with some of them, bro. Because you're in better shape than them, because you have more ambition than them, because you're striving for something, they just don't like you. Some of them are making more money than you even in those jobs, but they still don't want to see you prosper. So they bring all sort of negativity to the boss just to get you fired. I work with this one nigga. Yes, the person who is above him don't have as much skill as he does, but this man hates on him. And like, the brother just gave in his 2 weeks, and I'm like, I know this guy is over the moon, bro. I get it, dog. But bro, you don't have to be spewing negativity all the time, dog. You see one of the reasons why I don't work Fridays no more is because there was this dispute. It wasn't even a dispute, it's just a misunderstanding, basically. And this guy go and report and say all kind of shit. I don't work Fridays no more. And if I'm free on Friday and they want someone to cover a shift, I'm not going in because I'm petty like that. Anyways, sometimes you need to stop laughing up with your family members too, because some of them genuinely don't like you. Some of them will use that joke you make and turn it into a whole argument. Some of them will take stuff out of context and throw it back on you. Same for your friends, bro. Some of these friends you have around you are only around you because they don't like you. because they don't want to see you doing better than them. Some of these friends will hold on to you and pull you down, but the moment you try to elevate, they criticize you, they hate on you. That's what happened with my friends group, dog. We would spend all the time talking about girls we never slept with and girls we would never sleep with. We'd play games every day. We would waste time, and the moment it's like, yo, let's get to work, no man want to do the work, dog. So I had to separate myself, and the moment I started to better in myself, the moment I decided, yo, I didn't like the version of me, let me overcome my insecurities. I was hated on, I was criticized. I remember the moment I was meditating on the floor, I posted on my WhatsApp status like, yo, I am king. And one of my friends, this nigga I would consider my best friend, my brother, texted me saying like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, yo, what kind of style that, dog? No matter what kind of a joke you run or anything like that, when I see when I see someone building up themselves, I never criticize. I never try to pull them back down, because I know how it feels to suffer with thinking that you're not enough. I know how to feel to suffer with inferiority complex. I know how it feels to suffer with stuff like those. So I never try to pull down someone when I see them building up themselves, and that coming from someone I respected like a brother, someone I saw as family, as a family member that I chose. Yo, that hurt, bro. But I decided in that moment that, yo, I would not let that nigga break my spirit. So I posted it again on my status, and slowly but surely I ended up cutting them off. And me cutting them off, I just locked in more and build myself more. Bro, in a few days I'm getting my car, dog. You know how far I was from getting a car when I used to roll with these niggas? Bro, when I used to go to the gym back then with them, when they call me and I'm at the gym, they're like, yo, let's run some Fortnite. I'm leaving the gym, bro. I could have just gotten to the gym. I'm like, oh, just give me 5 minutes so it doesn't look away, so I leave. Bro, I used to spend like half an hour to 1 hour on bus just to get to the gym. And when them mans call me, I'll be like, yeah, let me leave so we can play Fortnite. That was wasting my time, dog. And now look, the moment I decided to lock in the gym, like, look at my hand, bro. The moment that I decided that, yo, I'ma stop wasting time with them, I got hate, I got criticized. And those same mans are in the same thing. They're doing the same thing, bro. They're still playing games. They're still talking about women that they'll never sleep with. They're still wasting time. One of them niggas got into the army recently. Man spent 9 weeks in training. That's 2 months. Man spent 2 months in training, thinking that, yo, me thinking that he would come out with more purpose-driven mindset. This nigga come out on the same thing. This nigga still has the same mindset. Oh, play a game, be lustful and waste time, just being lazy, dog, slothful. Nothing changed, dog. But yo, I look like the bad guy if I say, yo, you know, you need to buckle up, you need to start focusing. So instead of me saying that repeatedly, I just took myself away from the whole scene. Instead of wasting time trying to build up someone who doesn't want to be guided or doesn't want to learn, why not just focus on me? Why not help people who actually want to learn? Why not guide people who actually want to learn from someone? Sometimes you have to separate yourself from people, and you'll see that your presence doesn't affect them as much as you think it does. Because some of them don't like you, bro. Some of them only have you around to make sure you're not doing better than them. Some of them are only around you so they can keep pulling you down. Some of them are drifters, dog. And for those who don't know, drifters are people that the devil uses to waste other people's time, or drifters are just people who waste time in general. And drifters are normally used by drifters to waste other people's time so that they can become drifter too. I used to be a drifter, dog, and I decided that I didn't want to live that life no more. So I decided to work on myself. I decided to lock into the gym. I decided to read consistently, show up each and every day, building my mental strength and my physical strength. I decided to get back into the word with God and focus on building that relationship with Him. I decided to get over insecurities and work on a relationship with myself. I decided to become more goal oriented. I decided to chase after my dreams and my purpose. I decided that I would become the person God has ordained me to be. And each and every day I show up and did the work. And that wouldn't have been possible if I didn't separate myself from the people who I was around. That wouldn't be possible if I didn't decide that I wanted to separate from the old lifestyle that I was living. Bro, sometimes you need to take away yourself. Let them miss out on you, bro. Let them wonder what you're doing. Let them try to figure out what you're doing. Even if you're going through a breakup, dog, don't text the girl. Don't do anything like that. Just separate and focus on yourself. That's what I did, bro. And for a year now, I haven't been on social media, bro. I'm just locking in and focusing on myself. I'm building myself. I'm building my wealth. I'm trying to become the person who can lead a family. I am becoming the person who is leading a family. That's all you need to do, bro. Just focus on yourself. Get back into you. Get back onto the path of building yourself. But that's the video for the day. Peace.